Hushed tones. ASMR. Hey guys, it's Hushed Tones ASMR, and today I'm going to be doing a drawing. I've just realised I've got a few arty things on the go with my the scratcher foil and then the more colourful non-foil scratching pad, and I am not very arty at all. My sister is the arty one, and so when I say I'm going to be doing drawing, it's going to be more like the Water Whispers, Ilsa, where she's done quite a few Zentangle videos, and I like those a lot, and I think Zentangle might be the word for what kind of drawings I used to do when I was younger. So, one thing I used to do was to take a pencil and randomly draw circular motions like infinity symbols all the way around, and then where they overlapped there'd be little pockets, and I would colour those in different colours or draw patterns in them. There was also another type I did along the same lines, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try and replicate what I used to do when I was younger. So I have lots of paper, but I should only need one, and I'm using this pencil with a donut end. I might have gotten this in the kawaii box unboxing. I hardly use pencils anymore, so what I used to do was place my hand in the middle of the page and then draw around it. So you should be able to faintly see that, I think. And then I got some felt tip pens. I tweeted a picture of this the other day and said I was going to use them in a video. And these pens have a thin end, a thin tip, and then a thick tip. So I'm going to use the thin side and then trace where I went with my pencil. I feel like I should take this opportunity to say one of two things. The first is I have Twitter. I had it before, but I just had my regular one. I had my regular Twitter handle, and never really posted any ASMR things. But now I do with my new Twitter. So if you would like to follow me, that would be cool. And my handle should be Hush Tones ASMR. But I'll put a link in the description. And I thought it would be a good way for you guys to have another way of telling me what videos you would like to request. And I'm also going to share some behind the scenes stuff. And some clues to my next videos. Okay. The second thing is, since I moved house, I think this is my first ASMR video I filmed since I moved. So, oh no, this is the second one. I filmed one just earlier today. And that was with my friend Abby again. And we were lucky that it was quite quiet during the early evening. But if there are random noises, I do apologise. And there may be a few police sirens, which I didn't used to hear, and now there are so many more. I don't live in a bad part of town. It's just I'm no longer in a close where you don't get any through traffic there. So can hear one already. I have to say, I quite miss the train behind my house, because I used to edit out those sounds. From the train, unless it really wasn't too disruptive. But these days, I no longer have a train behind me. I just have foxes. Just these foxes that keep fighting each other sometimes. So, foxes and sirens. Oh well. I hope it's not too disruptive. This is kind of a test. Okay, so I have put some squiggly lines on here, and what I'm going to do is start with this one, and I would trace them in different colours. So it is kind of like Zentangle, right? I think so. But I think with Zentangle it's interesting because it's just like ASMR, where we did things as individuals when we were younger, like these kinds of drawings, or feeling tingles when we heard certain things, or someone played with our hair and we thought we were the only one, and we also didn't have a name for it. Whereas now, we do. I'm not sure if I mentioned already, but in case I haven't, my earliest memories of feeling ASMR were from lying down on my stomach and my mum would really lightly and quite slowly scratch my back. they said that they always remember me going into this like trance-like state, and I'd go all gooey. And it would make me sleepy. And so this was something my mum would do for me. For most of my life. Hasn't happened for a while, but if I ever asked, she would. And then I did discover it again. Until I was in my second year of university, and I was really randomly looking up massage videos to learn how to give a shoulder massage. And I found Expert Village, and I can't remember her name, but I'll put the link below if I find it for you guys. And I really like the sound of her voice, even though it wasn't ASMR and it wasn't overly calming. I just sort of felt that way. So now I've put all these different lines in different colors. So now I'm going to draw. And I haven't thought of what to do, because I always change it up and do something different, because I can never remember what to do. So let's have a go. Sorry about the shadow, that's just where my light is at the moment. After I found Expert Village, I found Lita. I'm sure a lot of you guys in the ASMR community know who she is. If you don't, I'll also put links to her in the description. But I really thought she had the most calming voice, and it would just soothe me so that I'd be falling asleep at my desk. I think I saw someone else upload her video. It wasn't her, but they called it something like the most relaxing voice, and they had the letters ASMR. was really curious as to what that meant. So I looked in the description and they'd written it down. And I don't think it clicked straight away that it was something I'd been feeling, but because I enjoyed Lita's videos so much, and because I'd always really struggled to get to sleep, and suddenly I'd found something that was calming and soothing and made me feel sleepy. I googled some more ASMR videos, and that's kind of how I got into watching them. My favorite used to be Queen of Serene. Her facial spa roleplay so good, and I listen to them before bed and then in bed, and then I would fall asleep to them. These days I kind of do the same. I will, if I'm struggling to sleep, I will put on a video, and I usually find I will half wake up in the middle of the night because my headphones cords are around me in some way, or I'm lying on them. So I'll get rid of them, but I'm only half awake, so I get to sleep again really easily. Just making some purple boxes inside purple boxes. I don't think my mic will be properly picking up the sounds, unfortunately. I need to buy my mic stand so that I can make sure you don't miss anything. Kind of wish I'd made the big boxes smaller, but that's okay because this is just all freestyle. And it's whatever comes into your head. One of my fears with this is that I will miss a bit, because when I watch other people's drawing videos for ASMR, rather than relax, once they've missed a bit, I'm like concentrating on it and looking at it. So it's not so relaxing. And that's why I'm drawing on other paper. Okay. Might do one more this video and then carry on in another video. Because at the moment I have worse internet connection now than I did before. So it takes all night to upload a 20-minute video, which sucks. Because it used to be so quick. So these kind of should look like stems with leaves. I made a Mardi Gras mask with this design in black with glitter, and it looked really good, actually. If you're not sure what Mardi Gras is, because I sure didn't until I went to live in America, do Google it, because it's madness, but so fun. Oh my god, I really miss king cake. Oh, if any of my American viewers could send me some king cake, that would be so good. At the moment, we're doing Mardi Gras colors too. Green and purple. And then we'll just need yellow. But I thought the yellow wouldn't show up so well. so I didn't put it on here. Going to use the bigger end. These should look like little berries or flowers. It's just sort of whatever comes out of your imagination, really. With no plans. Just the freedom to do whatever you want. I'm going to finish this in another video, so I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.